What's up, YouTube? Back at it again with another late video, bruh. Y'all already know the garage background. What we here to talk about? Dope, bruh. Have y'all watched that movie, bruh? We about to talk about it, bro. Okay. We gonna talk about these three niggas first. Okay. We got the Mexican nigga. I think they said he was Puerto Rican. I forgot. We got the dyke bitch. Not the dyke bitch. Because she was cool, so I'm gonna call her dyke girl. We got the nigga with the high top fade. First off, it's not that y'all lame, it's the fact how y'all dress. Nigga, in the movie Dope, nigga, you would think this shit is in 1990, the way these three niggas is dressed. These niggas is dressed like they from a different era. The shit is hilarious. Like, niggas be mentioning that shit and everything. They be like, why do y'all niggas dress like that? I be like that too. Why the fuck are you niggas dressed like that? Like, y'all niggas could just dress regular. But let me explain. These niggas are just basically the main character. I don't even know his fucking name. The nigga with the high top fade, the Puerto Rican nigga, and the dyke girl. That's what we're gonna name all three of the main characters. So the high top fade nigga, basically after school, when they was in school, they was getting bullied for the way they dressed. Not really. They was about to get robbed for their shoes. Nigga said give it up. Nigga with the high top fade took off. His friends took off with him. They ran for a while. I forgot what happened. How the fuck I forget what happened? I watched this movie yesterday. That's how bad my memory is. What the fuck was I saying? This review is probably gonna be over after this. What the fuck was I saying? Got me zooted. Oh yeah, so then they ride through these things and they say, oh, if we ride through there, we're gonna get our bikes stolen. Niggas try to take their bikes, they too fast. If they wanted your bikes in real life, if somebody was really wanted your bike, they probably could have took it. Unless you really fast with that bitch. But this nigga with the high top fade, he run into the nigga with the he runs into ASAP Rocky. He says, can you invite this girl to a party? He says, all right. They invite a girl to a party. The girl says, I'm only going with you. She's talking about the hot top fade nigga. He says, all right. So he goes to the fucking party. Short thing short, it gets busted by the cops. This nigga ASAP Rocky puts the drugs in the hot top fade nigga. And then that's where the adventure begins. This nigga goes into the school, the middle detectives beefing, but he's such a fucking nerd and geek that they just think, this nigga ain't got shit on him. So they just let him go. This nigga open his bag, see all them drugs. He like, what the fuck? I mean, what would you do if you... I'm trying to get done there. Y'all probably like, what the fuck is you doing with that roach? Bitch, I'm gonna make it laugh. Fuck you talking about? What the fuck was I saying now? Well, yeah, this nigga tries to deliver it to his fucking, this dude gets a call, right? This nigga high top fade gets a call, right? He answer it. They tell him to bring the drugs outside. He gets another call. ASAP Rocky says, that's not him. You're going to get either shot or the cops is going to arrest your bitch ass. So take off. He takes off. End up being, I think, a gangbanger ass nigga. I don't fucking know. I think he was at the party with him. Hold on. Let me get a drink of my water, nigga. Fuck you talking about. I know y'all love to hear me ramble. So, this nigga ends up outrunning this nigga and shit. Ends up outsmarting him. Then he gets the smart idea. No, not the smart idea. Then ASAP Rocky says, go to This nigga AJ house. He goes to AJ house and then sees this nigga that think he hood, but he from the suburbs. So, my nigga, you not hood, bro. Just accept that you from the suburbs, bro. It's not wrong for being from the suburbs. I'm from the suburbs, bro. Come on, man. I never get that. What's the point of why niggas want to be so hood? What the fuck? Like, nigga, don't go opposite, nigga. Go forward. What the fuck? You just think it's cool? That's one thing about smoking and talking. Takes time. Y'all know what the fuck that means. I'm not even gonna fucking explain that. Let's get back into the fucking reveal. Blah, blah, blah. The nigga with the high top fade. He ends up basically trying to make a song with that nigga and shit. They end up I don't remember what they end up doing. But the nigga had a sister. Let me explain. AJ is not there. AJ's kids are there. And shit. This nigga that think he from the hood and this girl that, okay. This girl basically naked and shit. She wanna fuck some. The nigga with the high top fade wanna fuck some too. He about to try and fuck some, but then it all ended bad. She ended up getting into the drugs. This nigga ended up panicking. This nigga ended up taking her car. She ended up peeing on the street. She was too fucked up and she ended up doing too much. I'm like, coke don't even make you do that, I don't think. I wouldn't fucking know. Thought it made you hyped up. Not fucking dumb, but he ends up driving to the location, to his Harvard thing, because he wants to get into college and shit. He ends up making it there. He ends up saying to the nigga, because the two kids are on his photo, so he thinks, oh yeah, this is the nigga I'm supposed to give the drugs to. He says, well, and then they end up talking, and he ends up saying, we gonna schedule this appointment again. And he says, all right. And then that's when the hot top fade nigga says, all right, fuck it, I'm gonna sell this myself on Bitcoin. He ended up selling it himself on Bitcoin. He ended up blowing up on like some viral app. I don't fucking know, Facebook, I think. And this bitch is lasting. Y'all see this shit? It was like halfway done when I recorded. That's late. The fuck was I saying? Shit, yeah, they end up scheduling an appointment and shit. He ends up selling drugs on Bitcoin. It's like a montage effect. This dumbass nigga puts the drugs in school and shit. He makes it in school. I'm like, okay, I get that you have nowhere else but fucking school. Like, bro, like, y'all niggas could have did this shit, like, outside. Outside would have been a better location. And this nigga said, where are the cops here? But they do random searches. It's like, and then this one dude said, it's not like a dumbass would keep drugs in the school. And he says, I'll be back. This nigga started running. He almost gets caught, but doesn't get caught. I'm like, bro, that's why the fuck. And then the two motherfuckers, the dyke girl and the Puerto Rican nigga, they was both like, like they was both like bitching and shit, but they ended up staying with that nigga and shit. They ended up talking to this white dude. They been talking to the white dude. The white dude wanted to say nigga. He said nigga. He got slapped by the dyke girl. Then let me tell you about this funny situation. This nigga tried to say nigga. He was like, why that Puerto Rican nigga get to say nigga? I'm like, folks, he's a minority. I'm sorry, that's why. He's not white. He's a minority. That's why. If you wondering why Mexicans and why some people get to say the N-word and why not white people, is because they're the minorities. That's it. I'm just gonna keep it a buck. This long ass fucking video. Fuck, I don't know, my videos get longer than 10 minutes, but fuck it. I know somebody's gonna watch the full video. Somebody, like, my videos get like full good monetization. I'm like, damn, niggas really be watching this shit. It'd be like 6 views. I'd be like, okay, I'm chill with it. I'm fine with it. At least I know somebody's listening. He was like, why you get to say the N-word? And then they say, all right, if I want to be friends with y'all, I get to say the N-word. He says the N-word, he gets slapped again. That's it. They end up meeting with this Mexican. Let me explain. So they end up selling all the drugs on Bitcoin, right? And so they need to get the Bitcoin and turn it into real cash. So they get to the Mexican dude. Let me explain. Fuck, I keep going ahead. The white dude was like, I'm gonna teach you, y'all need to go to my Mexican friend. He gonna basically give y'all the money. He gonna give y'all money, basically. 10% of y'all money. So they go to the dude, they gotta pass the test. The test was to punch the nigga. The dope dude was like, man, y'all better leave. No, the Mexican nigga was like, yeah, y'all better leave. And then the dude punched him, and then he says, all right. And then he gave him the bag for punching him. And then when they walk outside, you remember the nigga that tried to take his shoes? He tried to run up, take the bag. You know, Hot Top Fade pulled out the gun and was like, bitch ass nigga, I went through way too much. Nigga handed the bag over. He was shaking too, you know, a scared man kill your ass. So shit, he for surely handed over that bag. Fuck all that. That nigga was like, man, I've been through way too much. Y'all are tweaking. And then he ends up giving the drugs to the dude. They don't ever say if he went to Harvard or not, but that's the end of the review.